I'm gonna address a serious issue of all the English learners. So, if you are someone who always try to avoid all the situations where it requires you to speak English, then this video is for you. Please watch this video till the end because this gonna be helpful for you. So, if you are someone who always avoid all the situation that requires you to speak English, and in actual you want to speak English, you want to be good at it, but when it comes to speak, you always avoid all the situations that requires you to speak English, whether it comes to placing an order in English, or using English in outside, or using English at restaurant or mall. You always hide yourself back. You do not use English there. You always choose any other language instead of English, but also you want to speak English good. You want to be good at it, you want to be master at it. Then these two things are not familiar. If you want to be good at it, then you have to expose yourself, then you have to then you need to speak. So you are avoiding all the situation where you can speak English, but you avoid all the situation because you just don't want to get uncomfortable, because you are just so comfortable not using the English language. But you know what, you only see the discomfort, like you don't speak English just because you don't want to face the discomfort. So you avoid all the situation of speaking English just to avoid the discomfort. But have you ever seen that little opportunity behind the discomfort? Like every every time something happens, or every time you feel like this is a little discomfortable, or you can't and you don't want to do it, but have you ever seen the little opportunity? Like if you can don't see the discomfort, focus on the opportunity. You can speak English while placing any order online, or call on customer care, or at restaurants, at malls. These are the opportunity to expose yourself or to practice your English. But you are not seeing these things as a opportunity. You are just avoiding them. You just want to avoid all the situations, and you are good with your not using English, and you actually want to speak English good. Then there is only one method to speak good, to be good at it, is to practice, or is to speak with your mouth. But you avoid all the situations, and I actually know the reason behind it. Maybe you just don't want to get laughed at. You think that if you speak and you make any mistake, then people are gonna laugh at you. Then what? It's totally okay. And I have a solution for you. By using this, no one is gonna laugh at you. Okay, so listen to me carefully. Okay, so the next time you are outside of your house, in public area or any mall, any restaurant, please don't avoid using English. Use English, and first tell all the people around you that you are not good at English, and you are just improving your English. You are trying to improve your English. You want to be good at it, but at the time you are not so good. So ask people for help. Then people are not gonna laugh at you. Now they had a responsibility on them. They have a responsibility to correct you. Now people are not gonna laugh at you. Okay, so next time when you have to speak English outside, please don't avoid the situation. You can tell people like you are not so good at English, and you are just trying to improve your English. So if you make any mistakes, ask them to correct you. That's it. There is not a big deal. Okay, never hide yourself. You have to expose yourself. This is the only thing that will build your confidence, that will improve your English. So whenever it comes any situation to speak English, please take the opportunity to express yourself, to practice your English. And the next thing is that will help you in speaking English outside is you don't need to hurry. Okay, if you are making any conversation with anyone, just take your time. Okay, first of all, stay calm, make yourself comfortable, and then take your time, and then speak. You don't need to getting hurry or anything. You don't need to answer quickly, and never think about using any fancy words. You don't need to use any fancy word in your English. You can use very simple words, and you are good to go. You don't need to use the best synonym of all the words. Okay, you just need to express yourself. We are not here to impress anyone. Use the simple words to express yourself. You don't need to run behind any fancy words or thinking too much about it. It's okay to not using any fancy words. You are good to go with your simple English. That's it. Okay, so always think so I just want to tell you that never avoid any situation that requires you to speak English. Okay, whenever it comes to speak English, please take the opportunity and speak English. Okay, please never hide yourself back that yeah, I can't speak. Please speak. This is the only thing that are gonna make you perfect at it. Okay, you always hide yourself back, you always avoid all the situation. That's why you are not reaching the excellence point of your language. Okay, so never avoid any situation. What we discuss in this video, that if you are afraid of getting laughed at or making fun of, then please first clear the people around you that you are not really good at English and you are just learning English and you are just try to improving it. So and ask them for help, and then they are not gonna laugh at you. And second thing is, never run behind any fancy words or anything. Okay, and use the simplest words that you have. Okay, that's it. Use the simplest words and take your time. Okay, you need to answer in seconds. Okay, it's not necessary. Just take your time, make yourself comfortable, and then speak, then express yourself. That's okay. That's it. You don't need to think too much about it. Okay, so do these things and never avoid any call. Okay, never avoid any customer care call, or never avoid any situation of placing an order online or using English in any restaurant and malls. Wherever it requires to speak English, please speak. It is opportunity for you to express yourself, to improve your English. Please don't lose it. Okay, so I hope this video make any sense to you, and if you like my video, then please hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel.